What is up, fam? Water and Grass here, and welcome to a very special video. This is our first battle of the For Fun Pokemon League, a little league I threw together that we're going to be doing on Showdown, just because, I don't know, we had a bunch of people that we actually just wanted to, just have a nice little league format kind of style battling system going on, so we just threw it together, and this is the result. Now, this battle is actually against my very good friend ShadowThroh, so definitely go check him out. He's an awesome guy. Lots of fun content you guys should definitely go take a look at. Now, judging by teams, by our drafts, we had a lot of high-powered drafts, and Throw had a very good team. I predicted almost his entire team before we came in, which is what I prepared for. He did bring Mega Manectric, Latios, Ferrothorn, Gengar, Terrakion, and Sylveon. So you can see that's a powerful team right there. Myself, I brought Victini, Scizor, Mega Sableye, Raikou, Conkeldurr, and Chansey. So, I was pretty prepared for his team. I was definitely hoping that we could pull out a win here. So we'll see what happens. So let's get into the battle. Now, looking at his team, I realized that he's either going to start with Ferrothorn or maybe Focus Sash Terrakion. So I could leave with Sableye, Mega Evolve, and then freely Will-O-Wisp, whatever. In this case, it's the incoming Sylveon, which is the correct place, and Sableye can't really touch Sylveon. We are going to Will-O-Wisp here. We do get the burn off, which is nice. So after that, he is going to take some burn damage, and we're just going to switch on out of here because obviously we don't want to take a Hyper Voice, and we're going to go straight into our special defensive wall, who is Chansey. You saw me draft Chansey in the first and only season of EXPNU, and I put him to Finest to work. So we're going to take a Hyper Voice right there. It did quite a bit of damage despite being a special defensive wall Chansey, so I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I'm assuming maybe he had some investment he had to have. So he's going to go to Terrakion here. I knew that was coming. I'm just going to go for rocks and break any potential sashes on the Gengar or whoever. And we're going to switch on out of here because we do not want to take an Earthquake, a Stone Edge, a close combat, whatever this thing wants to do. We're going to go Conkeldurr because he can take any of those. He can take probably two of them. And unless he's Life Orb. And we're just going to be able to fire off a Drain Punch here. He does switch out, so that makes me think either, at this point I'm thinking he's either, I don't think he's Sashed, because obviously if he's Sashed he's not going to switch out there, he's just going to try and get rocks up. But I'm thinking he's Scarfed at this point based on that. So we're just going to go Drain Punch here. I expected Latios to come in. I didn't expect Gengar to come in because Gengar can't really touch me. But we're going to get some HP back there, and he's going to go into Sableye, or I'm going to go into Sableye on the switch, and judging by that damage, it's especially defensive Sableye. That is a Specs Latios, which can be absolutely terrifying, but we do have a Chansey to deal with that, and as you can see, we're going to go Chansey. He does miss the Draco there, a bit unfortunate, but they wouldn't have done much damage, as he is at -2 already. At this point, we are actually going to switch out Chansey and go straight into Conkeldurr. I was expecting him to maybe bring in Terrakion again. Conkeldurr versus Ferrothorn is not a bad matchup at all, but at this point, I'm like, you know what? He's gonna go for hazards. I'm gonna switch out and go into my Mega Sableye and get some rock spikes on his side. So we already got our rocks up, and now he has a layer of spikes and a layer of rocks after a nice double. And yeah, he's gonna go for a knockoff. He's not gonna kill me. This is my only chance to recover here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. It's likely he doesn't have Defog on his Latios because he's Choice Specs, so that's always something to keep in mind. At this point, he's obviously going to switch out Ferrothorn. It can't do much to me. He's going to go to Sylveon. I'm just going to fire off a Shadow Ball because I really have no reason not to. It was about 15, so I mean that's decent. We got a special defense drop, but it's not like I'm going to stay in because I do not want to die to a Hyper Voice. Mega Sableye is too valuable to lose, so I'm actually going to switch right back into Chansey. Now, again, we could just eat up hits all day long from this thing. Chansey is a monster. Now, I'm going to scout for Psyshock here, and I'm going to go straight into Scizor. We know he's not Specs, so we know he's not blocked into it. We see the leftovers, so I'm going to scout for Psyshock here and go into my Scizor. And, lo and behold, here comes the Psyshock, and we're able to easily eat that up because Scizor can't eat those. You can eat Hyper Voice. It's just a good mod. So, at this point, I expected Ferrothorn to come in. I did not want to go for a Bullet Punch and take Rocky Helmet damage and Iron Barbs damage, so we're actually just going to go for a U-turn, as he does go into Gengar. It's a very risky play. I'm not sure why he did that. Bullet Punch probably would have killed. This is a banded Scizor, so we'll see. But we go for a U-turn, and we're able to get some switch initiative here, as I actually am just going to go straight into Raikou. Raikou outspeeds everything on his team, except Terrakion, because Terrakion is Scarfed, but I'm going to go Shadow Ball here. Now, since a Life Orb Raikou, we actually have HP Fire on this for Ferrothorn, so Shadow Ball was 100% my best play there. I didn't want to go for a Thunder move and then give Mega Manectric a Lightning Rod boost. So, we're actually going to go into Terrakion. This kind of confirms that he is Choice Scarf, because Terrakion does not naturally outspeed Raikou, but we are just going to be able to go into Scizor here on anything, except he gets a crit on the Earthquake. A little bit unfortunate, but you know what? Bullet Punch will knock it out, and he knows that. So I'm actually going to pull a double into my Victini here, expecting him to want to go into Ferrothorn to try and kill me off with Rocky Helmet damage and Iron Barbs. So out comes Victini, just ready to fire off Blue Flares. Now this is an Assault-vested special attacking Victini. Very, very, very cool set I was running on this. I had Glaciate, I had, I believe, Energy Ball, Blue Flare, which we see here. We see it not hit anything. And we had Thunder, because of Victory Star. We had Thunder for an Alamomola that I expected him to bring, but he didn't bring Alamomola, so that was a good thing. So he goes into his Terrakion here. I do not want to take an Earthquake or a Stone Edge, so we're going to switch right back into Conkeldurr after that Drain Punch damage on that Latios that we got our HP recovery from. We're going to be able to take any 2 hits from this thing, since he is Choice Scarfed at this point, and we're just going to be able to fire off a Drain Punch here. Now he does go into Ferrothorn, and he obviously had to be running some sort of investment, because Drain Punch actually does not kill, which is a bit unfortunate, because it's going to force me to take more Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs damage on the next play, because I do not have Earthquake on this Conkeldurr. But we are going to go for a Drain Punch. We'll get 1 HP back, and then lose about 29, so you know, that's always fun. But Ferrothorn is out of the way, and Conkeldurr is actually sitting pretty. Now he does go into Terrakion here, maybe not thinking that I had Mach Punch, but I definitely had Mach Punch here. Mach Punch is going to be able to kill a Terrakion. And at that point, after Terrakion's gone, Chansey pretty much just walls his entire team at this point. He didn't really have a chance to switch in this Mega Manectric ever. Anything that he would have switched into it probably would have killed it. So Mega Manectric is a very, very, very good Mega Evolution. Very, very good Pokemon. Just against my team, it just did not have the matchup. We're going to get a chance here as he gets the Intimidate off after Mega Evolving into Mega Manectric and goes for a Volt Switch. Gets a crit. Crit only does 22%. So it doesn't really matter, but he's going to go into Latios here, and I figured with my investment that Chansey can eat a Choice Specs Draco Meteor from Latios at this point, and we're just going to go for a Soft Boiled here, and Chansey's going to do its thing. It's going to take special hits and eventually kill off this Latios and this Mega Manectric, so we'll speed it up a little bit here. As you can see, he goes for the Draco Meteor, and we're just going for a Seismic Toss. At this point, he can't switch out because he will die to rocks, which is why I went for the Seismic Toss there, so we can just sit here and freely Soft Boil, get up to full now. As you can see, his Draco Meteors are doing 9% at this point because of all the drops in special attack. Now that we're at full, we're just going to kill this thing off with a Seismic Toss, and then Manectric's going to come in, and the best it can do is, I guess, T-Bolt me, or... but he actually has Thunder, and he actually hits all his Thunders. He does paralyze me on that first Thunder. He gets a Para, and I get paralyzed, so that's always fun. But we are able to go to Seismic Toss as he continues to hit his Thunders. I guess Manectric decided to wear his glasses today, but we're able to kill it off with a Seismic Toss. And there we go. There's our first win of the season for the For Fun Pokemon League. We ended up beating our boy ShadowThroh 6-0. So I think he played well. He made a couple questionable plays, but I think a team matchup, we kind of just had this battle in the bag. I had a very, very solid draft. Me and Elmas had very, very solid drafts. Leo, 6-foot hacks, that guy. But, so very good game throw. Definitely go check out his channel, guys. He is down below in the description. You'll find links to all his goodies. And, I will see you on the next video. Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. This is Water and Grass, and I am out. Later. Peace.